This is me making a game for the Yogscast Game Jam, Mystery King. As you can see, I did change the colors of the walls while we were on break there. Um, I'll just go ahead and show that it is all working still. I haven't done anything really. Um, nope. I'm a bit better at controlling them. There we go. There we go. Third one? No. There we go. Through the door. Yeah. Alright. So yeah, it's all working, and just adds a little bit more, I don't know, friendliness to it, having the different colors. So, one other thing I did was I went and deleted all that other crap that I had there. Pre-built. Sorry, it was over there actually. Actually, I left the platforms. So we still got a ball though. It's got the sphere collider on it, rigid body, so that way it can move with the physics. Actually, it is edited a bit. It does have a 10 mass instead. And we got a material that I created so it will bounce off the character a bit. And same with these ice things. They have bounce off things, so hopefully they'll give a nice bounce if the ball hits them. However, we probably won't be using. We'll be replacing them with stalagmites or stalag. Ah. Stalactite hangs from the stalactite or yeah. Well, you know the pointy things in caves. Those things, right? Sorry. Bringing up a picture. These things are the ones that come from the bottom, and the stalagmites are the ones that come up from the bottom. Or come up from the bottom, those ones go from the top. Take from the top. Mite from the bottom. Stalactite. Wait, is that what it is? Stalactite? Sorry. I have a speech impediment. Oh no, because it has a C instead of the G. Stalagmite. Or stalactite. Stalactite or stalagmite? Okay, sorry. Not really that important, was it? Okay, so here we go. We got the level. Next thing we need to do is the ball drop. So we need to go back in the Blender here and start editing the actual. Don't move it. Start editing the actual level here. So let's go ahead and edit mode. Go ahead and select this. Now, this is going to be a bit weird. What we want is it to go up, right? So what I'm going to do, extend it on the X, no Y. It's there. Then what we're going to do is actually delete this bit here. Yeah. Okay. Then what we need to do is box this off, this part. So what we need to do is take this and go F, F, F. Now this is where we get into a bit of a problem, because then the bottom is not really with the bottom, is it? There we go. What I did is I scaled along 0, scaled along the Z acts as 0. That way it would even everything out. Then hopefully we should be able to just put... No, we're not going to be able to. Damn. Why is it not equaling out? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Grab along the X. I'm going to cheat here. Merge at center because I don't really care. Because all we want is just a box here. Or this all to be boxed in. We have any doubles just in case. Don't think so. Okay. There. Now we've got ourselves a box to work with. Actually, I want to put one more subdivision in there. Alrighty. Now we can take this part and extract along the Z. And scale along the Z. That way we get a nice even spacing here. Just gonna grab that along the Y and grab it along the Z a bit more. Alrighty, and let's extract again along the Z. And extract again one more time along the Z. Now we can just go. Yeah, we go ahead and put it in the face here. And then what we need to do is open up this part. So we want to go ahead and delete the faces. Okay. There we go. Now we got our little up area into this. And then we can create our... Oh. I want to scale this a bit more. So it's a larger area. Okay. Let's track that along the Y. Scale it out just a bit more. And let's just add a subdivision here. Or 2 or 3. 5. Just because we are going to need to... Sorry. Oh. Sorry, I just don't like this here. Anyway, sorry. What we need to do is sculpt this so it looks a bit more like a cave, right? And that's going to be difficult to do. If we don't have subdivisions to make it look cavey. Right? Right. Cool. Alright. That's good enough for that. For now. I'm not a big fan of this, though. So what we're going to do is grab this to this. pressing O and grabbing it along the Y. Ah, that's not cool. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4. That ain't gonna work. 1, 2, 3. Then we should be able to cut this across a bunch of times. So then we can actually attach it all. Because that's what we really want, is this actually to be attached to one another. Alrighty. Hide. Grab. Perfect. Oh. Perfect. Okay, that's easier for sculpting. Now, however, we do need to change our UVs. So what we're going to do is select that and go from here to here. And from here to here. Okay, so cutting that out to that. Let's come up like this. We can actually remove that. This can all be part of one here, going all the way up to here and beyond. Cut. Okay. This, however, will need to be cut. Inside of this. And this. That should work. We got our different sections. All good, all good. But this is not much of a ball drop yet. So we need to continue to work. Not very surprised at that. Right. Extract. Extract. Now let's start to rotate it a bit. Extract. Rotate. Oh. That's the other thing, is making sure that we don't overextend. And accidentally have our guy running to, what should we call it? Not hard, not far. Oh, too much of a slope. So what we're going to do is just go ahead and file, save. Actually, so we did extend this. Let's go ahead and grab these angles. Mark them. And unwrap them. Hey. So now when we go back into Unity here, we should have an updated level. Done. What I want is this moving platform vertical. Let's move this over and move this up. Okay, so once you get to the end of the level, or the first section here, there's going to be this moving platform. It goes from the starting point. Try to get this somewhat centered. A bit better. Up, 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 up. To a 10 point, which is where exactly we want that to be. Up, 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 up. Let's go here. It should be good to jump off onto, though that looks a little bit tricky. I just want to make sure I'm not touching the bottom there when doing that. Alrighty. On screen. Up. Up if you saved. Because it's not going to update if you don't save it. There. Just gives you a bit more height for that jump. That did create a lip there, so let's go ahead and fix that. Not that button. Okay. Oh, this whole thing's a lip. We don't want that. Almost looks better. Just this part here. Here. Needs to come down just a titch more. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I was just thinking about the UV cutout, but we're fine. There we go. And this, I'm sure it'll be fine. Don't worry, it's not just gonna fall. I just doing a test. Okay, so we need to get through. Oh, there we are. Right now, pretty good actually. Okay, yeah, no, totally possible. Now, what about the slope going up? This is global, global, global. Sweet. And we fall off the edge. Alrighty. Now, that's cool and all. It's actually maybe a bit too wide of an area. Let's go ahead and select this here. Yeah. And O scale. That's a bit better. Or I'm pretty sure it is. Let's just double check. Yeah, I like that better. Okay, so when you get to here, we're going to need a trigger. What? Oh, didn't actually do every single one? See, I saw that error before, and I went through and selected everything and did it, but I guess it's only putting it on the last one that it had. It was just being a pain in my butt. Because it seems like every other one has the door smash and snow explosion. Oh, no. So, I don't know. But we're fixing it now. Yeah, how's every other one have it? And all of a sudden, oh, this one doesn't have it for some reason. But every single one in its collection had it. Like the 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Anyways. Should be working now. Okay, so when you get up to here, what we need is a trigger to happen. And so what we're going to do is create a empty game object. And we'll move this a little closer. Let's go ahead and give it some sort of shape in that so I can actually see it, hopefully. Oh wow, that took forever. Okay. Come to where I am. Hey, finally. Well, easier ways to do that. Yeah, whatever. Okay, because it's a time-based game, when you hit the trigger, it's going to release the balls to come rolling down the hill to try to prevent you from going up the hill. Now, technically, you could just wait on the platform and wait for the balls to come all the way down and destroy themselves. However, it's time-based, so you don't want to do that because then you're going to get a bad time. So what we need to do is not just have an empty game object here, we want to go ahead and add in a box collider. We're going to go ahead and scale this along the X. Okay, and scale along the Z. No, Y. Okay, and let's go ahead and move this. Okay. So if you enter this area, it's automatically going to trigger. Now what's going to trigger? Release ball script number 1. Or, no, we'll just call it release ball script, and then we can change and put in different parameters in the script to control the different times when to release the different balls. So, release balls. That could sound dirty. Okay, what we need is a public game object. And we need this to call ball release. This is going to be the wall, or yeah, the wall that gets removed to then allow the balls to fall. Yeah, because it's just going to be attached to the trigger. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so I was just, sorry, doing some thinking in my head. That should all be good. We don't need this one. We need this one. I want to steal this bit of code. And we need this. And one more. Okay. So, if the player hits the ball release trigger, a ball release dot, or I guess we can just go destroy ball release. Boop. Save. So, what we need to do here is create somewhere where the balls can be held. So, right along here, and I'll do it right from the top here. I'm going to extend on the Z. Now we're going to take this, this, and this, and this. We're going to extend this out a bit more. Sorry, took the O off there so we can actually do this. Okay, so we got a nice roll down here. Now this is where the balls are going to sit. What we need to do is, so let's go to default. Oh, it'd be far easier to do some modeling instead of being in a UV editor. Delete the faces. Okay. So, what we're going to do is put a block up here that'll be released, and then the balls will fall. So, what we need to do I guess save this first. TVs are going to be messed up, I know, but we can fix them later. Okay, so yes, you can see into the sky. Not very cool. Actually, we should do something about that. Oh, figures. Figures! Alright. Stretch. Oh, actually, can we do this? My bad. W bridge edge loops. Now, if I'm not mistaken, that should then create a different program. Okay. It did, it's just inversed. So what we need to do is just simply flip it. It's actually very simple. Flip normals. Done. Okay. Now, one problem is this. Technically, it's backwards. There would have been nowhere for the balls to actually sit upon. So what we've done here is we've duplicated this layer. We're going to take it out, actually, selection. There. So we have just that part. What we're going to do is just flip the normals on it. That way, it is actually present. Let's go ahead and save. Not this, not this, this. I broke it? Oh, because it's intersecting. Oh. Set origin to geometry. Scale it a bit and grab along the Z. Grab along the Y a bit too, actually. Otherwise, you'd be in trouble. Okay, that should not be touching. So now this should be okay. And this, no. No. Or yes. Oh. Oh, that's a yes. It just somehow flipped 90 degrees. Okay. Now what we're going to have to do is that really messed things up. Right. This is okay, right? Stupid blender. Or stupid me. Ah! That doesn't matter. What we can do is just put it all into a box. Which should then allow it to prevent it. Anyways. That'll be later on. I don't really care about that. We got what we need. Let's just check something out here. The ball. Yeah, the ball will not fall properly with that being, well, inversed. Because there's technically nothing for it to fall through. It sort of sucks. So that's why we need to grab this. And does that just mess everything up? No. That gives us exactly what we wanted before. Just something for this ball to land on so it can roll down and in. Now, will it do that? We don't know. So let's move the scene down here. That way we can watch that as we test. Right now we don't have anything blocking it. Oh, shit. Well, the ball's not there. It made its way down slowly. Okay. So what we need to do next is create a blockage here. That can be removed. So all we need to do for that is create a a component, 3D object, and a cube. That's somewhat in the right area. All right. Now, what you need to do first is rotate this cube. So it's more of the same angle as the actual plane here. What we're going to do next is start to scale it. So we can scale it up. And up some more. Alrighty. And then we can scale it left and right. Huh. Seems we also need to angle it this way. What's going on here? There we go. Alrighty. So this will work as a place for the balls to fall and be held. Now what we need to do is go into the trigger here and add the component of the ball release, or release balls. And then what we want to do is take this cube that we just made and drop it right onto it. So when you hit the trigger, the balls will be released, theoretically. So let's go ahead and put a few balls down here. Huh. I just got thinking. If this isn't, like, perpendicular, those balls are going to fall to the right. So what we're going to do is that, and we need to fix that. Which might be a little bit difficult. Huh. So I'm thinking if I go, yeah. So just gotta grab each line, square along the S0, and we'll be fine. Okay, technically that should work better. Technically. Technicals don't always work out. Also, local. Okay. Sorry, I just want to make that a little bit larger. And, oh. Now, what to say of it? There we go. Now I don't have to worry about the balls falling left and right. We're I technically shouldn't. Okay, so those balls, they might push one another off actually here, so we can take a look and see. They should just all rest here waiting. You can continue to push one another off. Yeah, that one's not going to make it, so let's go ahead and delete it. Or delete this one. That was the real trouble causer. The rebel rouser in the bunch. Alright. That looks good. Let's go ahead and try to get through here. Now we can see how the ball release works. Come on. Get through there. Aye. Not very good at video games. There we go. Well, the ball release did happen, but it took forever. Oh, smash! I like it. Well, I don't like the ball release taking forever. So what we need to do is actually move that trigger point. Instead, if you were to trigger it, 10 by 10, 10. Say you get here. See, I believe I put it high enough up that you won't be able to jump into it. Hell. It's not the second one. Is it the first? No. Is it the fourth? Or is it the third? No. It's the fifth. Can we jump through? Oh, shit. Dude, those balls were released. So I jumped up. I didn't jump into it. Oh! Sorry. I noticed that we had a bunch of, what's those called? Animations that had played left over in the game here from each time we smashed the door. So what I need to do is destroy them. Technically, if we just put them on loops instead, because there are just like explosions, what we can do is do a script, create C# script, destroy this. I should have spelled that right for once. And we'll just do a little timer here. Public game object timer. Public game object. Oh, sorry, not game object. We want float. timer public float delay on start timer equals 0 update timer plus equal time dot delta time. Sorry, we need the colon. Semicolon. If timer is greater than or equal to delay, destroy. No, else. If I'm not mistaken, that will then kill any object it sets you after the time set. So let's go ahead and throw in a. Oh, it's my wrong game here. Why can't I move around? Yeah. Let's go ahead and throw one of these each in. That way we can edit them. Okay, door smash. Add a component and put in the destroy this. And we want to put a delay in of what? For this one, it's 1 second, right? Snow explosion. Sorry. Would be 0.5, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh. Sorry. We want to. Oh, damn it. There we go. Sorry. They changed things since last Unity version I used. Okay. So now this will make. You should be able to, once you put them into level, you could then go and update the prefab. Actually not needed either. So this is both have the delay and story script. Okay, let's try this out. Initially I went in to remove them. Why is that not working? Why don't these have? Or is it destroying that script? Oh, this doc game object. Duh. It's been a while. Because I do everything, right? So I'm not scripting every day. I'm doing multiple different things every day. Modeling, scripting. There we go. Sound effects. Hey, every little bloody thing that needs to be done to get this to work. So I'm very good at picking the right door, am I? Oh, actually, before we go and do this, let's take the scene here, move it back down. That way we can take a look at this here. There we go. Yeah. No, not even close. Oh. Because it controls the jump button. Why it's saying you can't save. And then, yeah. Least. Yeah, not bad. I like it. The timing doesn't seem too bad. We might even be able to drop that a bit more. I am a fool for that. Because I need to check the trigger. I want to see where he is in comparison to his jump and the trigger. If I can move it down a bit more, that'll give the balls more of a head start. I could put it at the bottom, but it could take you a while to actually jump onto the platform. Sort of running the wrong way. I don't know. Oh no. I have to fix the controls a bit more here. Oh, right. That's what I want to test. So yeah, I could go down quite a bit. So looking at that, it does not make it to that little mark on the wall here. So what we're going to do is take the trigger. So I think that's okay. And that's, say, 29. Oh, I'm going to pause it. Yeah, so the only way we're going to get on there is if we actually jump on. All right. Huh. Sorry, I was just thinking, we could always have a little entryway in after you do the jump up that allows the balls time. Or, sorry, let's go ahead and create a new thing here. If we take the scale 0.1, sorry, scale 0.1, oh, scale 0.1, and then scale 0.5, or 0.1, I guess. Okay, still egg light or whatever. delay site, or could be either one. Alright, so we go into UV edit, and we go on, and we go. Smart UV? No. Fine. Do a proper. There we go. Save as. We can call it an icicle. Alrighty. So we've got our Unity. Now we've got an icicle. So what are we going to do? Well, we're going to go ahead and move the scene back up here and go into models and grab our icicle. Now that's not big enough. Let's go 3x3x3. Move it up. Move it down. Move it all around. Alright. So we'll put some on the roof eventually, but right now it's all about game mechanics. Materials. And we go ahead and add the ice into this. And go ahead and add a component, a cylinder, capsule, glider, no, a box. What kind of colliders do we have? Really? Oh, duh, mesh collider. And let's go ahead and give it a physical property, a bounce off. Alright, Control CV. A few of them there. Oh yeah, we switched it up to classical music in case you're wondering what exactly that sound is if you do hear it. It's quite quiet, unfortunately. So what we're hoping with these icicles on the ground is we'll be able to randomize a bit more of where the balls actually go. Because they're going to hit and bounce and go different places. Or that is the hope. Do one more set. Don't think this set's actually going to make any real difference here, especially if they're outside the mountain. Now it is possible that the balls might fall on to those spikes. We'll see. Alright, file save, and let's test her out. I think we might have the second section almost done. We need to do some UV editing and whatnot, but the actual gameplay might be okay. I mean, most of it was already pre-built. Actually, I can go through and show you those scripts here in a second. They're very simple. She chose right for once. The only thing I don't like about working with snow is I always feel cold, especially in the winter when doing so. Alright. Huh. It did sort of work, except they all went, oh, that way. Falling down, falling down. All the snowballs falling down the hole. Alrighty. Well, that ain't cool. Now, why did they all fall down the one side? Was it a specific icicle, perhaps, that was messing everything up? Let's take a closer look here. Let's watch this, and not so much this. I mean, we'll have to watch this, but I guess you could just move the character up to a more suitable spot so we don't have to try to go through this each bloody time. Eh, that's the most successful time we've ever had. Alright, so jump up, and then just let's watch the bottom here. Yeah. This guy right here. That one seemed to be a problem. Because you can get stuck in that little corner. I think that's my biggest pet peeve of this. I need to fix that. I know why. The stupid map's all sloped to that side. Okay. Because we found the problem. And the easiest way to fix it is to go like this. Right. Making sure this is nice and square this time. Let's say -5. Grab along the Z. Should be nice, okay. Mount. Select all that. Actually. There we go. Got better of a slope here. Go ahead and grab this one. Oh, grab this one Z. Opens up that axis there. Gone ahead and put ourselves in another marker here. That way we can go. We're just going to do that temporarily, so we can extend that out along the Y. Grab along the Z, grab along the Y. And we got a nice opening here. Let's go ahead and flip this guy. We can delete this one. And let's do that. There, that works. And how messed up looking is this now? Sorry. So I should grab this bit here. Extend it out. You need to save it. Alright. Now, we need to take this and the balls. Where's my balls? Because we do have a slightly different advantage, we can do this. Alright, let's delete you and you. Now for icicles. Laid all those. Oh, where too many things? Okay, icicle 1 and 2. So we're going to light 3. Sorry, I need to do this. This is bugging me. Oh. Hope that would work. Sweet. So I'm just going to move some of the icicles around here. Sorry, I'm just being a little silent. One more here, I think. Okay, let's see how this works. Again, I probably should have. Sorry, let's double check this all cool. The balls are at the ready. Okay, so second door, third door, fifth door, fifth door, sixth door. There's only 5 doors. There we go. This one, it's going to be this one. Nope, it's going to be this one. Well, you literally don't even need to jump on it. Oh, shit. Okay. The only thing I would prefer is if those balls would actually be one behind the other. So, if we take this, grab it, scale on the X. Hopefully this will work. Again, so what we're going to have to do here is move some of the balls. And hopefully this will create like a little bowling or a racking up the pool balls type effect, where they'll all be like in a nice little triangle, so some fall after others. Or they're just going to line up again. Okay. So there was one other option here, which is like the trigger. It's way down there. I can't just be created or last created something. Last selected something. Alright. Another option. Come on now. Is for me to create some balls. Shall contain the balls. Balls for the balls. So just moving them all in a bit closer here so we can move the walls in. Okay, there. Now it's a little bit more than just a blank wall. Let's try her out. That ain't gonna work. Try. What y'all thinking? Kill one and kill two. Don't have box gliders. And if they don't have box, oh, they do. Oh. Okay. Cool. What don't work? You need to be with the rest of the balls. Thinking you can just run away on your own, Mr. Ball? I don't think so. Alright, how we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Okay, looking good, looking good. Okay, now we got like 2 sets of balls. Perfecto. Now let's make sure this does actually run the way I want. And it's this one, is it? This one, is it? This, no. Is it this one? Is it this one? No. This one? This one. This one. Okay, keep going, keep going, keep going. Yeah, yeah. Ah! Ah! Son of a bitch. But I like it. I like it. Get up to the top. Oh, that's the thing we'll need to do is make sure those ice walls are not seen from the bottom. And then we get into the next stage. Woohoo! Yeah, he's not actually doing this jump animation when he jumps. Oh, I know exactly why. In the animator, I don't have anywhere where it goes from run to jump. Correcto! Now, but what we need is not to do the jump animation there. We need to set the code so the jump animation happens initially when you go to jump. Or actually, jump. Um, sorry. We need the scene available in order to see what I'm doing here. So I switch it, so that's the jump. So he'll look like that. Well, I should have his initial jump, but this should mean that when you jump, you just go up in the air. But actually, we want to do one other thing there, because I'm not quite satisfied with that. Okay, let's take his right leg, or left leg. Left leg. And right leg. Oh, son of a bitch. That wasn't bad. However, I might want to hit record. I was wondering, like, why does that not seem right? That's right. It wasn't. Alrighty. That seems a bit better. Animator, jump, settings, 0, jump, 0. Nope, don't like any of his legs. Chord. More of a woo jump. Let's see how that works. Woo! Just he stays in that way too long. I don't know. That's not too bad for right now. We're gonna leave it there again. I need to have myself some dinner. Think about this a little bit more, and yeah, we'll be back soon. Probably half hour to an hour. Next, we'll be doing the maze, which is quite simple. But sorry, just want to do this first. We have a decent progress going on. I mean, yes, it's not actually a game yet, because we still need an objective. I know what the objective is. It's just a matter of actually building it into the game. Well, the objective is to get to the end, but putting in like a timer and a score and everything. This is interesting. I like this. We got the door part, then the ball fall. Next will be the maze. So that's it. Sorry, it's just. We'll just close that. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to be reloading everything. Okay, so have yourselves a wonderful night. Hopefully you'll be back with me later on, and yeah, see y'all.